Welcome to Kenny Quest First Ride, where I test ride motorcycles I've never ridden before. This week I'm riding the Harley Davidson Softail Standard. Alright, 2024 Softail Standard in Billiard Gray. This is the most affordable big twin Harley that you can buy, and I'm excited to jump on it. I've actually not ridden the Softail Standard. I've ridden the Street Bob, but I have not ridden the Softail Standard. Got our aluminum cast wheels. Look at that chrome, that sweeping chrome line. It looks beautiful on that. Incandescent bulbs in the rear, incandescent up front as well. But you get a nice LED headlamp, which is cool. Love that badging and the black airbox. Very cool. We are on our way. Very approachable seat height. I'm 6 foot tall, 32-inch inseam, and my Indy Ridge boots are flat on the ground. I got a generous knee bend. Of course, it's equipped with the in-bar display, LCD display. And we got your trip A, trip B, range of your fuel left. I got 152 miles left. Clock, and our RPM and gear. And away we go. As I put my feet up on the pegs, the pegs are high. Wow, thank you very much. Woo. Nice. It's got that nice confirmed clank as you shift into gears. Some would say it's agricultural, but I call it character. And it's something that Harley Davidson's been doing for a long time. However, they are eliminating that feeling, that transmission clank into first, second, third, just out of some of the new models, the higher end models in their line. But I appreciate this. This is going to be a stripped down Harley Davidson. It's something that if you are a fan of the 90s Harleys and the early twin cams, the way they were set up with chrome and black, you're going to love this style of motorcycle. If you love the 70s FX versions of Harley Davidson bikes, this is what you're going to gravitate towards. So I really appreciate the look of it. I like the chrome with the black more than I do the blacked out. Foot pegs are a little bit higher, so if you're a shorter rider, that's going to be fantastic. For us tall people, over 5'10", 5'11", 6 foot like myself, your knees are going to be up higher. But fortunately, they do make forward control kits, and you can do that yourself or have your dealer do it for you. So ergos will change up, and that's the cool thing about Harleys in general, is that you can make it fit for you. We're equipped with the 12-inch mini apes as standard, and of course you can make some adjustments here with these 4 lugs, and you can move the bars up and back as you see fit. But of course we're equipped with the Milwaukee 8 107, and it's no slouch in power. It accelerates quickly. You would think with the 107, oh no, it's going to be lagging. No, it's, I come personally from an 80-inch Evo, and I can definitely feel the difference. And so it's going to be outperform any of your twin cam and your Evo engines. And the good thing about the Softail Standard is it's been out now since 2018 with basically the same engine. So you're getting a very mature engines at this point. All the bugs are kind of worked out, and as you may have noticed, that Harley engines are getting bigger cubic inches and bigger bores every year, but it's still the same Milwaukee 8 power plant. So that tells you there's a lot of room for adding on power, and that's basically what the 107 is. There's a lot of different kits that you can get to add on to your Softail Standard to make it, into a higher 119, 128 kit. These are all pre-made kits, and of course you can make your own using third-party materials. Or you can just ride it the way it is. And there's no reason why you have to play the upgrade game. But it's for 2 types of customers, in my opinion. It's for folks that just want that Softail frame with the Milwaukee 8 power plant, and they want to take it from there. Because everything that one of the other motorcycles has on it, even cruise control, you can add it to this motorcycle and just build it up or build it down. We're not there yet because these are still Even a 2018 one of these is $10,000, but at some point these are going to be in the chopper shows come 10 years from now. You're going to see a lot of these Softail Standards tricked out at the chopper shows. Gray finish, has a glossy finish to it. Really no flake in the paint. It's just a nice pearl billiard gray color. And that's your standard color this year. If you want vivid black, it's a little bit more money. But if you don't like any of that, you know, there's plenty of Softail Standards out there from 2018 to 2021 with the wire spoked wheels as stock. And then when you get into 22, you start seeing the mag wheels showing up on the Softail Standard. And of course, with the wire spoke look, that's more traditional. And the mag wheels, it's, you know, less maintenance, no tubeless machine. That's really what your preference is. But with the 12-inch bars, the way they're at and the way they're angled, I have a nice, generous elbow bend, and I'm just cruising. Mirrors are at perfect height. I can see everything behind me. It's your quintessential Harley bobber right out of the gate. Downshifts are very, very smooth. It's just a joy to ride. Easy to turn into the corners. Very manageable ride. Just point it in the direction you want to go and turn that throttle. And that 107 will go. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, it's not a slouch for power. You got plenty of power. If you're a newer rider, this is a fantastic entry into Harley's product line. And if you're a more experienced rider, it's not going to put you to sleep. You just duck in the corners, let her rip, potato chip. Woo! Yeah, buddy. 90 miles per hour, fourth gear. And we still got 2 gears to go. So it can do the speed, not a problem. Good lean angle. Yeah, it really wants to make you duck into the corners and turn. This is a rider's bike. You know, I know it's a cruiser, but for me, it makes me want to ride. It's probably one of the most truest forms of Harley Davidson motorcycles out there. Looks perfectly fine dressed down. You really have to do nothing to it if you don't want to. You know, throw a sissy bar on the back, sissy bar luggage rack, and you can take off for the weekend or across the country. But if you want to outfit it as a tour, they got plenty of accessories. You got bags you can put on it. You can put a detachable windscreen, so if you're going to hit the interstate and ride, you know, several hours at 70 to 80 miles per hour, and you want to get that wind fatigue off your chest, throw on the detachable windscreen, and when you get back home, take it off. You get back to down where you started. I'm getting less buffeting in my helmet riding like this than I did with the Street Glide. It's just, the wind's hitting my chest, and I love that feeling. You know, when I first started riding, that pressure was different, so it was kind of gave me a little bit of anxiety, but now I welcome it. It's like I want to ride this right now across the country without a windshield, because I just want to feel that. Now, I don't know how many hours that'll last, but like after a while I was like, oh, okay. But right now it feels great. Slow speed friction zone, very easy. Yeah, these bars are almost closest thing you're going to find to the old buckhorn bars that used to come stock in the 80s and 90s. But this baby will scoot. Yeah. It's probably the closest bike too also that gives me chopper vibes. Even more than the Street Bob, just because there's chrome involved. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can take this bike in any direction. What the Street Bob has on it, it's got a passenger pad in the back, it's got passenger pegs, it's got a USB port sunken into the frame. This has the receptacle for it. You just have to buy the module to stick in there for USB charging. Different tank graphic, and then you got the 114 engine, and that's what you have to pay, you know, extra for. And for some of you guys, that's what you want to go. For some of us that like the chrome and the black, it's either buy your Street Bob and then de-black it and put some chrome bits on it, or buy the Softail Standard and go the other direction. But to me right now, this is the value Harley Davidson proposition in a new bike, but also in the used market. You know, you're looking at 2018, 2019 models now hitting $10,000, $11,000. A lot of people buy these, then upgrade to a lowrider S after, you know, a couple years. But for me, I think the value proposition is you buy this one and it's your bobber for life, and you can dress it up and dress it down however you want. Very manageable in low speeds. The clutch engagement is smooth. You can get a little bit smoother and a little bit more gentle of a clutch pull with some adjustment or some aftermarket levers. But it is cable clutch, so it's that analog feeling that you're getting with the Softail Standard. All analog all the time, except for the dash, and that's minimal. And then of course you can turn this into a, you know, club style bike with T-bars, which will lift that gauge closer to your sight line. And then you can run a Memphis Shades or Avon Black fairing. You can turn this into a lowrider S look very quickly. It's all Softail. It's all based on the same platform. Not bad. Not bad exhaust. You can do a lot worse from stock. So for me, I would probably put forwards on this so I can drop those foot pegs down a little bit and have the ability to stretch out. And that's not popular. But I just love the look of this. And I'd probably get ape hangers that would go a little bit taller than these 12-inch, maybe a 14-inch. I might push them forward a little bit, see how that feels. But I just like looking chrome, light bezel, and all this chrome. I just love it. So let me know down in the comments if you guys are interested in the Softail Standard and any questions that you may have, or if you're an owner of a Softail Standard. Let everybody know, you know, your experience. Were you happy with it? Do you still own it? Did you wish you bought something different? What direction did you modify yours? Club style, chopper style, kept it stock, did this, that, and the other? Let's talk about the Softail Standard. I think it's one of the unsung heroes in Harley Davidson's line. You know, with their push with higher profit and higher margin motorcycles, I still feel strongly that, you know, this platform as it is, Softail Standard, needs to stay in the line permanently. All right, as we head back into the bike corral, let me give you my final thoughts on the 2024 Softail Standard.
The Harley Davidson Softail Standard is the ultimate platform for cruising affordably on a Harley Davidson. Dress it up or dress it down. The machine packs a punch with the Milwaukee 8 V-twin 107 cubic inch engine, giving you 1745 cc's of signature Harley rumble on a smooth riding Softail frame. The FXST has a seat height of 26.8 inches, which is very approachable for practically all riders. At 655 pounds wet, the FXST is right in line with typical Harley cruisers. A 3.5 gallon tank implies regional travel, with fill-ups of 91 octane or better coming your way every 164 miles, as much as my Sportster and most choppers out there on the highways. It's no slouch for power. At stock you're getting 87 horsepower and 110 foot-pounds of torque. The torque is what satisfied me on my ride. Quick takeoffs from a start and pulling power to pass in every gear. Starting at $14,999 for a 2024 model and $3 to $5K less for a 2020 or older model, it's an experience that won't break your bank. If I owned a Softail Standard, I would hit the JMP Cycles website, use my RPM member discount, and outfit mine with white walls over spoke wheels. Add an S&S cam to uncork that Milwaukee 8 engine, order some forward controls, toss in a windshield kit for those occasional long interstate runs, run a crash bar with flip-out highway pegs, and bam! I'll have an instant David Mann era inspired inspired cruiser that would easily fit in the 1970s to 1990s motorcycle landscape while cruising America, enjoying the security of a 2-year factory warranty while exploring the country and likely no more than 150 miles from the nearest Harley Davidson dealer. God bless America. If you're looking for a timeless ride, the Softail Standard is for you. Thanks for coming along with me on this one. If you like this video, then you'll probably enjoy my review of the Street Bob 114. It's $2,000 more than the Standard brand new, but is it worth it? Click on the box in the upper right hand corner to find out. My name is Kenny Quest, and I'll see you there.
Alright, let's see if we can find neutral. There it is, easy peasy.
How was your trip?
Excellent, ready to chop it up, make it a chopper.